The packing's done, the truck is loaded. It's finally time to hit the road for our annual Ham Radio National Parks adventure. This year we're off to southwestern Colorado. Even though our national park destination, Black Canyon of the Gunnison, is officially closed because of wildfires, we're excited to explore the many other POTA entities in the area. And we may have a trick or two up our sleeve to get us into the operating boundaries of US 0008. We're breaking the trip into 2 days, leaving North Texas Saturday morning, driving through Bowie, Wichita Falls, and Amarillo before cutting the corner through New Mexico to make our overnight stop just inside the Colorado border. The Airbnb provides a chance to recharge and relax before the final 5.5-hour drive to camp. Despite a late night, we are up early and on our way. So we made a little stop here going up over the pass, just passed into Gunnison County. Check out some of the views here. Monarch Pass, elevation 11,312 feet, but even cooler, we're on the Continental Divide. Team Atlantic Ocean, Team Pacific Ocean. Which side are you? Top of the mountain. Man, it's nice and crisp. It's not cold, but it's definitely cooler. Check that out, snow on the top. Yeah, it's a cool little tourist trap, I'm sure. I'm gonna get on the other side and see what the view looks like. Now we're talking. Yeah, you get an idea what that incline of the highway was coming up through here. Man, this is fantastic. Man, it is crazy gorgeous up here. There we go. Let's get a view. Man, it's just, it feels so nice up here. Beautiful views. Man, this is sweet. Frank, what'd you think, man?
I am so glad we finally convinced No Stop Jason to stop.
We have been like pedal to the metal, just, bursting through.
We got another couple hours left, so I think if we can convince Jason to stop at a couple of these scenics. Well,
it's worth it. Yeah. Well, we're going to be stopping, I think, in Gunnison. That's our next stop.
Well, yeah, but that's such.
Yeah, that's a town. That's a town.
This is
fantastic.
That's why you come out here.
Yeah, exactly. After Monarch Pass, we really just want to get to camp, and it was all downhill to Gunnison, through the Curricanti National Recreation Area, through Cimarron and into Montrose, where we picked up 550 on our way to Ridgway State Park. On arrival, we got to the business of setting up camp. You see, most of our crew were already set up and hitting the refreshments, and I, for one, wanted to join them just as soon as possible. All right, finally, my camp is set up and I get a chance to relax. But before I do that, I'm going to walk through and show off what everyone's got going on. Here's Kyle's fancy taco with his fancy flated cap. And the hiker is looking good. Howdy, Kyle.
Hello.
Everything is looking good. Everyone's just kind of relaxing, chilling out. You walk over here. I'll do a quick walkthrough and then I'm going to give you guys a detailed walkthrough of my camp. So there's my tent, my setup. Here we've got, I think this is Frank. One of these is Frank, one is Jason's. I think this one's Frank's. Pretty sure this one's Frank's. And then here's the F-250. You can see we're still not 100% set up, but this is going to be where we hang out for the week. Now, in addition to these couple of sites, we've got T.O. in his Salem over here. N8YO and Jenny are going to be joining him on that lot. And then we'll walk down just a little bit further. We've got Javi and Jeff, him Radio Nomad, set up right over there in that spot. So we've got a bunch of spots here. We got it nailed down. Everybody's set up. It's time to just relax. But let me give you guys a quick walkthrough of my tent. You guys always see the outside of the tents, but I don't know that you ever see the setup on the inside. So let's see what that looks like real quick. All right, here we go. And tents never look better than the first day after you get them set up. So here's my digs. I've got my cot, my sleeping bag, everything over here. Got my little bedside table. There's my satellite rig. Hey, I brought one of those UV Pros to play around with, to get familiar with that. I've got a little power brick underneath here. That's a neat little device. I'll tell you guys some more about that. There's all my stash of gear. Got my little clothesline up here so that I can dry my towel and clothes and whatnot. So do have some lights strung up here. See if I can get them on. These look much better at night, but they give me a little bit of light here in the tent, which is nice. I've got a little battery powered fan, which can be a lifesaver. I just knocked my shirt down. Like I said, I've got a little laundry line here so I can keep things dry. But that's the loadout. Oh yeah, here's that anchor. Here's that anchor power brick. Pretty cool stuff. All right, gang, I'm gonna get over to Kyle's and relax, get myself rehydrated. I sweat through a shirt, and man, it's hot. It's hot, so I need to replenish, rehydrate, and get some relaxation on. So we'll see you guys a little later.
Thanks for watching, folks, and come on back to see what kind of fun we get into, wheeling through the Badlands and mountains, chasing satellites and epic views, and of course, new POTA parks. Until then, 7-3.